There goes my phone. Good morning, guys. Oh my goodness. It's been one of those days. Yeah. Already. It's been one of those days. So, anyways, been one of those weeks. How are you guys? Welcome to my page, DIY Crafts with Dar, where it just gets crazy. So some days are just worse than others, and I got people sending me messages this morning. I have scammers sending me messages, so I'm trying to turn this on to silent. Um, yeah, this whole thing with Chloe just brings the worst out in people when, especially I knew as soon as we offered a reward that they would just come out of the woodworks. So, anyways, it was quite a day yesterday. I wasn't feeling well. Barely made it through. Let me just say that. Let me just say that. I was green by the end of yesterday's little project. And we're going to try to do two gnomes and the truck today. I'm going to try to do that. I'm feeling better. So yesterday was just a weird day. I don't know what it was. If my food just didn't set well with me from the night before. But, it's just a lot of stress going on in our lives right now. And it could be anything, right? So, anyways, guys, I am happy that you're here to join me. I have some little cutie pie gnomes that are going to match our Hello Spring truck that we're going to do, and then we made this yesterday that goes with the whole set. So we're going to stick with these colors. Everything is going to be in these great spring colors, pastels. Just a lot of fun. I love doing stuff like that. I'm going to have to move that though because my board is going to be so big. I don't want to knock that off. Anyways, I'm going to put it over here so I can keep looking at my colors. And hopefully I have my truck paper from yesterday. So yeah, I feel much better now. And guess what? I actually found, remember yesterday I was saying I couldn't find my club transfer for the month, the one with the cowboy boot. I actually found it yesterday. So I got those cut out. Those will be on the website if you need any of the cutout cowboy boots. We can sell them because Chocolate doesn't sell them. So any of the club stuff, that is a-okay to go ahead and do that. If you're a laser person, you are allowed to do that. Some people say you can't, but it's not true because they're not selling it. Now, there is a point at one point where they'll add it and it's available to our club members to buy more. At that point, you probably can't sell it, but right now, I can. So just grab it once I get it up there if you need some of the cute little boots. I have some really great ideas. I was just waiting because I was like, I can't find my club transfer. It is somewhere. So anyways, I've been getting messages this morning, and you never know. I always want to check out every single thing. If somebody says, hey, I think I have your dog, I'm going to listen to them. And so this lady, she's telling me, I think I have your dog. I'm going to send you a picture of it. And she's got broken English, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it sounds like, okay, well, that's, down where she was found, down where she was lost by the desert is an area where there's a lot of people that come over from Mexico to work, and they work the fields, and so she sounds like somebody that would have been from there. And so I'm like, okay, go ahead and text me the picture because I would have canceled and told you guys, hey, you need to wait. And so she sends me a picture of a guy, yeah, of a guy, yeah, not even a dog. And then she calls me back. She says, I sent you the picture. I can drop your dog off at Walmart. I just can't even. And yesterday, another one where they photoshopped Chloe's picture into a picture that was in their bedroom. And it was very obvious that it was photoshopped. And I was like, okay, where are you at? I'll be right there. Oh, no, I can't give you the address. Do you think it's your dog? I'm like, well, it looks like my dog. I'll come right over. And they're like, well, I can't give you the address. We've been taking care of this dog now for 2 weeks. I need a reward. So they want money up front. And I'm like, sorry, Charlie, nobody that found a dog would actually do that. Never. They would say, I found your dog. I'm so glad I can get it back to you. That. So it's the whole money thing. Once we offered $1,000 reward, I knew people were going to get a little crazy because they tried to scam already before that. So let's get started, okay? Let's get started while I still feel good. So we have two gnomes. We have a boy and a girl gnome. that say, one says Hello Spring and one's holding a flower pot. The one that says Hello Spring is holding a bunch of flowers. There's butterflies and flowers and everything to go with that is going to match everything else. So and I made that. So if you're out there and you're going, where's that file? I don't find Chris's file. No, I created that myself out of all the things. So it's not going to be out there. It's just my own little creation that Darlene made. And then I have this cute little truck, the Hello Spring truck, that I'm going to be painting. And I hope it turns out as cute as it is in my head. All right, who's out there watching? Just say hello. If you're coming back and watching the replay, just put hashtag replay. So I do have a special request this morning. So let me see who's here first, but I have special prayer requests for you guys. We have, let me do that first. So we have one of our dear friends that her husband is missing. Okay, so Anita, her husband is missing. He went out yesterday and did not return. Maybe it was the day before. I have to go back and look. He's been missing for a while now. They found his truck abandoned, and they haven't found him yet. So we need to pray that her husband will be found safe and sound. Maybe he had engine problems with his vehicle and he pulled over, or maybe he pulled over to help somebody and he's just with them. So let's just pray that he is found safe and sound and can get back to her, because I just can't even imagine that feeling of not knowing where your loved one is. It is, I can't imagine it because of Chloe, but it's different. This is her husband. Okay. So yeah, so let's say some prayers for Anita. She really needs them, and the rest of her family too. Gosh, I can't imagine how they feel, just now, especially knowing that they found his car and he's somewhere and something's happened to him. Maybe he was being a good Samaritan. Maybe something happened to him, and he pulled over. He had a medical emergency, but hopefully they will figure it out and they'll find him soon. I actually got a message from her not that long ago, within the last hour, and so I know he's still missing. So I asked permission to ask for prayers. So guys, let's put that out there. Everybody just pray hard. If you don't pray, then send good thoughts and all those things that you do, because they need everything, every single thing that they can get. All right. Let me see here. Hi, Deb. How are you? Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Sylvia. Hi, Betty. Good morning. Hi, Chris. Sorry, I'm so long-winded this morning with things. I have so much on my mind. Hi, Lori. Hi, Janine. Good morning. Hi, Tina. Hi, Doris, my sister. Happy Friday. We made it. Thanks for sprinkling, Tina. Hi, Stephanie. Good morning, Carrie. Me too. Gosh, yeah. I feel better today. I was totally green. Yeah, it was not good. I barely made it through. Yeah, but yeah, and something just didn't sit right. I don't know if I had food poisoning, but it was not a pretty ending right after this, right after my project yesterday. But I feel lots better. So hey, Ellen, Anita, yes. So Anita's on here right now. So yes, we are definitely praying for you, sweetheart. We hope that he returns soon. It is. I just can't even imagine what you're going through. That is so hard. We just hope and pray that he is just safe and sound somewhere. Maybe he helped to stop somebody and he's with them because that's what he needed to do at the moment. So we're just praying for the best outcome possible, and that quickly that you find out. So hey, Tony. Hi, Julie. Hi, Mary Lee. Tuesday that he left. Okay, thank you for the explanation. I knew that it was recently. I'm sorry I didn't have all the details. My own little chaos in my head with my dog is just got me, can't remember things. So hi, Carol. Hi, Julie. Sorry. Hey, Stephanie. Guys, thanks for the prayers for her. That's what we do here. We are here for each other all the time, and whenever you need something, gosh, you guys just need to ask. That's all. If I don't know, then I can't help. So we are here for each other. Hi, Karen Ross. Hey, April. How are you? Hi, Betty. Oh, thank you. Yeah, people are just that way. So I knew. I am a strong person. So you know that. You guys know that if anybody can handle all this crapola that they're dishing out with Chloe, it's me. So this this morning, I have to tell you, when the person called me and said, I found your dog, then my heart jumped a beat, because I thought maybe it's real. So, um, yeah, it's just hard. And I just feel like people just should not, they shouldn't do that. That's so cruel. How can they do that? There's a special place in hell for people like that. I'm just saying it, just saying so. Um, have you tried a dog tracker in your? Yes, I'm working with a dog tracker, and the problem is they have to have a sighting. So there hasn't been a sighting, so they can't do anything until somebody actually sees her and knows where she is, which direction, because the desert is so vast, it's so big. So that's the problem. Nobody saw her after that. They saw her go in one direction. That was it. Poof, she was gone. So we feel like she got picked up by somebody, honestly, or she hid in someone's trailer and they just didn't know till they got home, and then she got out and she's running loose in that neighborhood. So honestly, we're blanketing all of California, all of Arizona, and Nevada, these 3 states, because those are the states pretty much that people go to the desert from. So other states too, but the close states are the ones really. Okay, let's get started on this. We will never get done. So we have our cute little Hello Spring truck. We probably need to do that first, and then we'll do the Gnomes. So we can power through the truck, and then we'll do the Gnomes. Aren't these so cute? I just love these to death. I think that they are going to be so fun. So like I said, don't go looking for this file if you're a laser person, because I just created this little thing myself, and I can't sell it because I use bits and pieces of another person's work. So I just created them to match. So I've already had one message this morning, where did I get the file? And I'm like, I made it, but I can't sell it because I did use bits and pieces of another person's file. Yes. So it is just my own little creation using other people's things. So sometimes I do that. If I need something and I don't have it, I will just kind of create it. So yeah, see, that's what we guess, is somebody picked her up and they're not willing to give her, but for the $1,000 reward, they might, they might need some new tires on their car, and so they might turn her back in for that. But right now, we just don't even know. We just have no clue what's going on. It's just not fun, not a fun thing. Okay, let's take this truck apart. I got to look and see what I need to do. So these are white. Okay, so that's white. The inside is gray. I think I got all the colors out that I'll need. I hope. I don't have any paintbrushes out yet, but my drawer is full of paintbrushes, and I can put myself in the corner today. I'm not green today, so. Have you tried his phone? If you oh, you're talking to him. Okay, perfect. So, yeah, of course they have. That they've done everything. Of course they've tried everything. So, yeah, absolutely, guys. And PJ, I don't know if you were talking to me. Maybe you were talking to a dog tracker. A dog tracker can track a human for sure. So, okay, these are going to be pink. The flowers are going to be different colors. Okay, so I'm going to do it to match. So, remember we have this. I can set this here so I can see my colors. Okay, and our little bluebird and our butterfly will be purple. And Hello Spring is going to be different colors. So we're going to do each of these letters a different color. All right, and our little flower. So cute. I also did, I have a door sign. So if you haven't seen that yet, a porch leaner, I have that also. Okay, so we're going to do, I kind of really think that I want to do my truck this color. I want to do my truck, the pistachio mint. Yeah, I know, it's kind of crazy. And then brown for this, and then the door handle will be the pistachio mint also. And then the flowers are going to be different colors. Okay, so that's that. And then, so this part, the only part on this that gets painted is right inside of here, and we'll do that gray, and we'll just move it to the side. Okay, so some of this stuff can be moved down, and let me just scooch this up. Yeah, so dogs, they would just track with the scent, just like they do with dogs. They would just track their scent. So I think it's the same concept, track their smell. But I believe that it was in the snowy area. So gosh, um, I think it would be hard. But anyways, Anita, keep us posted on what's going on, because we really need to know, and we need to keep praying. So you just keep us posted, and we will keep doing whatever we need to do. If we need to keep saying prayers, I will post it on my page too. So anybody that has a big following, just post it on your page. Just ask for prayers, so that there's more out there. The more prayers, the better. Okay, so that's great inside. That's the window. Okay, so I'm just going to set that over here to this side. That can dry. And then the inside of these, inside the wheel wells, the very inside part there is gray. Anything else gray? I'm looking. Nope, that's it. Okay, so that's it for gray. I need to put, this is not the truck door hanger. Yes, it is the truck door hanger. This is the truck door hanger. So this is a 12-inch one. So it's not huge, but it is big enough to hang on the wall. It is not, it's big enough to put in a wreath. So let me get myself, I'm trying to get myself up in the corner, and there we go. Okay. All right. Yeah, I am finally feeling better. Yeah, they can track the phone as long as the phone has not died yet. So she's working with search and rescue, a man tracker, and K9 team. Perfect. They're going to find him. They are going to find him. They will. So we're praying it soon, because that has to be the worst thing ever. I just can't even imagine what you're going through, because it's not the same as missing a dog. It really isn't. I mean, my heart is breaking because of Chloe, but she's my pet and he's your husband. It's different. There's two different things. Okay, so I need to do black on the tires, and then the rest of it is green. So let's do the tires first, so that I just know where I need to stop. I can do all of this because the pieces are going to go inside. So let's just get some black on here, and then I have my brush. I kind of need a bigger brush than that, don't I? I actually could probably use one of these and just go like this and go. I can go kind of out of it because there's going to be wheel wells over it. Okay, so I can go a little bit out of the lines and not worry, because there's going to be other parts that cover that. Okay, if there's not, then I'm in trouble. I'm looking at it, there is. So these pieces right here go over it. So you don't have to be really careful. You can actually go out of the line there. So, all right. There we go. There's our tires. So this one is actually a pretty quick project, I think. We'll see. We are going to do the gnomes next. So if you can't hang in for that, that's fine. You come back and you can watch the replay. Replay is always here for you guys. Okay. So if you have something that you have to do, you don't have to feel like you have to hang out the whole time. If you need to go at some point, absolutely just go and do your stuff. And then if you want to come back and see how it turned out, I usually will just post pictures too. Okay, so I'm just going to go down close to that. I'm not going to get anywhere near the black because, you know how I am. But I think this color is really cute. So this is pistachio mint. So it's a real fun pastel green color. Nice for spring. Nice for Easter. I just think it's super cute. Okay, so you can do whatever color you want. I'm just trying to get all of my stuff to kind of match and be in the same color family. Okay, when I do a collection, I do them all with the same color paint because that's what they should be, right? They should all match. Okay, so trying to get close to that. I don't have to get too close because the fenders are pretty big. So just get right there, and then I need to do these over here. So, all right. How's everybody doing? Name of the colors. Yeah, the name of this color, that's pistachio mint. I'll just give you color names as we go. I could tell you them all if you want, but yeah, I can tell you them all. So we may not use all the colors that I have right there. We're going to use the colors that we used yesterday. So hang on just a second and let me smooth this out and then I can tell you colors. So this one, pistachio mint, and then we have cotton candy, of course, and we have, what do we have? We have Sunny Day, and the purple is Purple Petal. The light blue is Crystal Blue. Those colors I'm pretty much for sure will use. Open Water is the color for the bluebirds. Okay. So then we have Milk Chocolate will be the color for the fence part. I have Hauser Light Green for the petals on the flowers. We'll have Black, White, Slate Gray. Okay, so I think that's all the colors that we're going to use. Okay. All right. See? What's next? Okay, butterflies. Let's do purple, and we'll do one of our flowers purple and one of our letters purple. Okay, so let's do our purple. So Purple Petal. Let's just put a little bit in here because, you know, I don't want it to go all over the place. They are pretty spring colors. He left his phone at home. Oh, darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. You know, they're going to find him. Somebody has seen him. We just know it. Okay, so somebody knows something. Somebody knows something. So I know that I'm sure they've checked the hospitals and all of that stuff. So let me look and see where those flowers go. Okay, so these flowers, actually, one of them goes next to the butterfly. I am not going to do the flowers in that color. So I'm going to do one of my letters. I'm going to do, let's do P in purple. Okay, and then we'll do this flower right here in purple. It doesn't matter if you get under the stem because the stem will be able to be, we'll be able to go over that with our green. Okay, so is there somewhere you can get a printable instruction for the, no, there are no printable instructions at all for any of them except for the monthly kits. I can't do printable instructions because we price our stuff so low. We would have to, if we did printable instructions for everything, we would have to charge more on everything. But you're always able to go back to the videos. So that's what I always say. The videos are there for you to use for that. So you can always go back to the video and follow along if you are stuck on something. And that's why I do a video, is so that it is always there, and they are always in on YouTube also. So if you can't find it on Facebook, sometimes it's easier to scroll through the videos on YouTube. So the ones that we do a printable, and we don't do instruction sheets. What we do is we tell you what color. So the full videos are there for everything for you to sit there and paint along. And watch if you need to. Okay, so let's see. What color do I want to do the flower? I think I want to do the flower pink also. So we'll do the flower pink. And I think we have two of these flowers will be pink over here because we'll have pink and blue and yellow. Let's see. Pink, blue, yellow. Yeah, purple. Okay, so another one will be pink. How about this end one will be pink? Okay. So unfortunately, it would just cost too much. I'd have to tack on $3 or $4 onto each thing, and I don't want to do that for you guys. I want to make sure everything is affordable. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, go back and watch the video. It will help you a lot for sure. Yeah, there is not going to be anything in the descriptions. It's just not possible. If I was a company, it would be different. If I had a bunch of employees, it would be. I would love to do that. So I'm lucky that I'm able to do these. There's many people that don't even do videos. They just sell the kits. So they have nothing there for you. Okay, hello spring. Let's do the R. And then one of these flowers. And then let's see, yellow. So we need a yellow flower. Uh-oh, I need to fix my purple flower. I got a little bit of chocolate on my peanut butter there. And I think, okay, so yellow. Okay, I need to do another one purple. We'll do the G purple. All right. Okay, this one's actually a pretty quick project. So we need to do white for this. We need to do a bluebird. We need to do brown. We need to do yellow, and we'll do the green down here, and then we are pretty much done. Let's see. Yeah, they are affordable. Thank you. We try. We try to keep our prices really low. So that's the whole key is that we want it to be affordable for you. And also when you're purchasing, make sure that you get, if you want to get a couple of things, it's better to do that than pay shipping on one item, and then next week you get another item. So just wait, and they're not going anywhere. Okay, you don't have to get everything right away. I know it feels like you do as soon as everything comes out, but they're going to be there for a while. Like, we still have our Christmas stuff in there. I said we were taking it out the middle of January. It didn't happen. Okay, so we do need to deactivate our Christmas because you guys are still ordering it. It's hard to have over 300 items. It really is. It's hard to keep up because you never know what people are going to order, which is great that we have such a variety. Okay, so this one is, okay, my blue is crystal blue. My yellow was sunny day. I told you that. And then open water is the color for this one. My little bird, and we'll do a beak with yellow, and we'll do a black eyeball. Okay, so we're going to do white on here. I'll need to just put some white over here. I might need another palette dish. White, you always have to put two colors. Thanks for sprinkling. I appreciate that. All right. Yeah, I know. Sometimes you will get to know the basic colors that I use. I try to stay in the same family of colors. I don't really throw in extra colors, and you don't have to do the same colors. If you have a color that's close, just use it. You don't have to have exactly the same. I know a lot of people want it to be exactly the same, but honestly, when I paint something that somebody else has made and they're like, I use this color and I use that color, I just try to get as close as I can because you really don't have to have it be the exact colors. Okay, so the brown here is milk chocolate. Any brown color will work on that. I'm going to put some up here. And today, it is night and day. Yesterday, I was feeling so icky, guys. I was like, am I really going to make it through without having to run into the bathroom and throw up? I'm sorry. That's just the way it was yesterday. I was like, am I going to make it through? I made it through barely. It was not a pretty sight afterwards. Sorry. I hope you're not eating your breakfast, but I am so grateful to feel better. I'm so grateful. Okay, let me get another palette dish. Hey, Cynthia, how are you? How are you, girlfriend? Okay, let me get light. Oh, we're gonna use light avocado. I said how's your light green, but actually I uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's my work. That's my work calling. I will have to call him back. It will have to go to voicemail. I'm sorry. I am sorry, Weston. There's nothing I can do right now. Okay, so, yeah, unfortunately. Okay, how's it, light avocado. Light avocado right there. He does know that I do my classes. Sometimes he'll just send me a message, but for some reason, my phone, I thought I had it off. I thought I had it so it was just going to go to voicemail. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm not going to voicemail at the moment. All right. So, light avocado for all of the, and on the eye, on spring, we're going to do it too. I'll bring that down here. I don't know if you can see that. I need to do a new board. That was a little bit too close. I need to do a new board that doesn't have all this paint on the background, so it's easier for you guys to see. Or just flip this over. The other side probably doesn't have paint. I've used this. You can see all the colors that I've used on here. Okay, we are almost done where we can start doing our inking to ink all the edges, and then we will be able to glue it together. Let me see if I have a voicemail. I don't have a voicemail yet. If it was something really urgent, then I might have to go. But I think most of his stuff is, Darlene, when you have time, if he's out and about, he might call me, unless it's for somebody's paycheck. But hey, they can wait. They can wait. It doesn't have to be just right this second, right? Okay. Let's do this. Let's move this. Let's dry everything and let's ink it. We'll see. I actually don't know if I need a second coat. Maybe on the white. I do need a second coat on the white. Let me do that, and then we'll dry. Oh, we need to do the centers on the flowers. Okay, so I need to do the center yellow. Let me just do that really quick. Bring this up here. And we still need to do our Gnomes. So I don't see a message from him yet. If it was urgent, then I would probably have to go. You know, it's hard. It's hard being self-employed sometimes because I am actually at their disposal pretty much all day, but my schedule's flexible. So that's a great thing and I need to do my thing on my butterfly too. My schedule is so flexible that I can do my work whenever, but I try to be there for them all the time. But you know, they're pretty good about, hey, I know that you're probably busy. Whenever you have a chance, can you do this? Okay, I need to do black on the butterfly. Anything else that I need to do black? Oh yeah, guys, I still need to do the beak. I'm like getting a lot ahead of myself. A beak and eyeball. Okay, so I do need some black. Need some black for the butterfly part and for the eyeball. Okay, so let me get some black out here in this other little dish. What colors are addicting? I know. Do I need to paint the fenders? The fenders have been painted. I think that they're fine. I'm not sure. You know, I'm going to leave it a little, I think they're okay. Yeah, I think they're going to be okay like that. I don't think they need a second coat. I think it's pretty solid. Okay, so some black for the butterfly. Anything else? Go ahead and tell me. Go ahead and tell me if you see anything. Okay, so the butterfly part is going to be black. Oh gosh, let me bring it down here. I'm like trying to reach over everything. Trying not to have a shaky hand. It might be one of those days. It might be Monday part 4, right? It might be. Yeah, wood cutouts can be addicting as far as wanting to create everything. I want to have it all, and I want to make it all, but I don't have enough time. That's my problem, is that I do work full time. A lot of days I am putting in, 12-hour days easily. Some days, like yesterday was an odd day. I actually kind of had a time where I just was exhausted. I had to lay down. I took a 2-hour nap, and then I stayed up most of the night. I went to bed at 3. So my days sometimes are just that way, just kind of off. I don't always have a schedule. I'm looking at the hello, and it's got a little bit that I need to fix. Where is I'm looking for my blue brush, like the very top of it. There we go. All right, everything is looking really good. Okay, I just need to ink all the edges, and we'll glue this together. So this is a hanging truck. It will hang, you can hang it on a wall, you can hang it on one of the little stands. It's the smaller one. There is a larger one. I did not cut out the larger one to see how big it is, to see the pricing. So I can do the bigger one. You have Tim Tebow next tonight. Oh, that's awesome. That is so cool. Make sure you post pictures. I love to see stuff like that. That is great. I think that is so wonderful, Cheryl. I love being able to see all that happening for your kiddos. That's your daughter is just a sweetheart. She deserves so much more than that, It's hard out there, and for them to feel special for even just that one night is just great. So that's awesome. I can't wait to see the pictures. Does she have a gorgeous gown? They do. It's like a formal. So what does ink the edges? This is inking the edges. So I'm taking the ink pad and I'm inking the edges with the ink pad to make them stand out. So So like on here, see how all the edges are all inked? It just makes everything stand out. It just kind of makes it all look better, in my opinion. Let me just go out a little bit. There we go. It just kind of gives it dimension. You don't have to do it. You can totally just leave it the way it is, but I like it because it just makes the pieces stand out. All right. So, right, there we go. Let's do more of the truck. And normally I would I would have assembled this. I know that all the colors are the colors that I want them to be. Okay, so I am going to grab a Q-tip and do inside of the window, this part, because it's going to be hard with this. So I'll grab a Q-tip. And I did grab, if you didn't notice, I did grab a new ink pad. This one's brand new. I don't need to do the bottom because that is going to have all these other pieces over it. So I'm going to take a Q-tip and I'm going to go around this area here. And I just want it to kind of be shaded there. So you can shade with a paintbrush. Tool painters know how to do that. This is the easy cheat way of getting away without having to shade everything. If you want to shade like with a darker green and do all your shading like a normal tool painter would do, you can do that. But this is just my way of making it look special and not having to do a ton of the shading that everybody doesn't know how to do. Like 99% of you guys can do this. There might be a couple of people that go, I just am not going to do it. But yeah, look at that. Look how good it. I'm not going to do these little letters. I don't ever do that. I do things that are larger, and I do things that really need to stand out. I will do the fence because I think it's just kind of cute to go around and do part of the fence, and I'll kind of go in the center on each side. And hopefully it looks good. So hopefully that was a good explanation. This is inking the edges. This ink pad is from Amazon. It is, here's my brand. You can see Memento Luxe, and the color is Espresso Truffle. So if you type in Memento Luxe, MEMENTO Luxe, LUXE, and then go to Espresso Truffle on Amazon, you can find it. This is water based, so if you put too much, you can take a Clorox wipe and you can wipe that off. So yeah, so it is really user friendly, I should say. And I need to dry my my flowers that have the yellow center. I need to dry them just a little bit more before I touch them because I can see that they are still really wet in the center. So let me just try to get that a little bit more dry before I do anything with them. Let's see. Oh yeah. Thank you. It's like it's a brown ink. Yeah, espresso, like coffee color. It's like a dark brown. I do have black and it's called tuxedo. I don't use it very often. I got the hiccups. Sorry, guys. Got the hiccups. I don't use the black very often. I actually like the brown better, but it's totally up to you. I mean, some people don't use these. They use the crayons. They use the crayons that are colored, and they would do like a dark purple on here. And that is fine. You know, everybody has different tastes. This is what my customers like. I will usually do, when I do stuff and I demo it, I'm demoing it to be what my customers at my craft show would like, because more than likely this will be extra that will end up going to my craft show. I'm just going to lightly go around these flowers. If I get too much, like I said, I can take my Clorox wipe and I can go over them. I just want a little bit on them to make them a little grungy. I'll go over all my leaf area, and then we're going to start gluing together. So find my lid. This is a brand new one, so it should last. You got the injection in your shoulder. This one hurts so much. Oh my gosh. Yeah, directly into that spot. Wow. But does it take a couple of days for that to start working? I remember with my knee that it took a couple of days in order for it to start actually helping. Hopefully it will help you. Okay, I brought the backer back. So remember we painted this I just remember them saying it'll take a couple of days for it to kick in, and then you should feel good for a while. That it should last for a while. Okay, let's just kind of put it together, and then we'll glue it. We want to get everything off the board and be able to move this board so that we can glue this together, and then we'll do the gnomies. So I know I'm looking at the time. Do we have time to do the gnomes? Probably. I don't know. I'm trying to make up for yesterday. I don't want to cut it short again, but yeah, I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. Okay, so here's my cute little thing. Here's the fenders. I think that one goes, nope, that one goes on the back. That one goes back here. Oh, guess what? Guess what? I need to paint that, I need to paint the fender part. I need to paint that gray. Because that part's actually going to show. This part's going to show. So let me paint that gray. And we'll dry it really quick. I didn't realize that was going to show. Okay, so let's dry that really quick. You just went and added a grate. It works good. I know I'll order like a few at a time. And then I have them for a while. They last for a while. And they go in and out of stock. So sometimes when I go to order them, they're not there. I always make sure that I order well ahead of time. They last for a long time. I use them every day. And I've had 2 in here that were just on their last leg. Okay, I'm just going to ink the edges right now. Okay, so if you forget something like that, you're just paint it. Sometimes I forget as I'm going. I'm like, oh yeah, I need to paint that. Okay, so that one goes there, and then this goes down here. It's like piece by piece. It all fits together, and then the bluebird is going to go. Bluebird goes up here. We're just kind of dry fitting it together. Okay, and then we will get everything glued. One flower goes here, and one flower goes back here. And you can do more than this. If you want to do a lot of shading on here and a lot of line work, you could totally do so much more. So let's get this board out of the way. This board is so messy. Messy, messy, messy. All right. We still have another project. If you can't hang with me, that is a-okay. I totally get that because, you know, there's days when I can't hang with myself. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Okay, so let's glue the flowers in place, and then we'll put this whole truck on here. All right, let's get the flowers right up here at the top. I like to use Aleene's tacky glue. Honestly, guys, use what you have that works for you. If you have a favorite glue, stick with it. If you have a glue and it's not quite working for you, I like this because it gives me time to move stuff if I need to. And it doesn't set up right away. Okay, that is the key for me. I need stuff that is forgivable, that if I need to move it, then I can. Okay, so I made sure everything was where it's supposed to be. Now I need to kind of take it off, okay, because we're going to glue it on here. Okay, so I wanted to kind of dry fit it so I could say, am I missing something? And I was missing the paint on that. Imagine that. Imagine that. Oh my goodness, guys. You know me. I am always messy, always. And I usually forget something. But that's okay because I am not perfect and neither are you. I don't think you are. If you are, then kudos to you. I will never claim to be perfect. Perfection is overrated. Okay, so I have my glue on there and then I'm just going to line it up. Line it up. This also gives stability to the truck. All right, and there's little holes where the jute's going to go through. Okay, so next thing I think I want to do is I want to get my fenders on there. I actually really want to get those in place. And then my Hello Spring needs to go on there. Does this one go on the front? Oh no, you know what, guys? This one goes on the back. Okay, I did that wrong before. This one goes on the back. This one goes on the front. Yeah, okay. So, yep, this one actually does go in the front. Okay, so I'm looking at my picture. All right, so the one that is more of a shape like that and it fits up to the front, just like that, okay? Sorry about that. Sometimes you have to redo, right? Okay, and then this fits right in here. This is goes right there, and then we have a little handle. Okay, so the handle, if you need to get a Q-tip to do any of these, you can do that. So, hi Jackie, how are you? Thanks, Beth. It's so much fun. I love it. I love creating. I love being able to show people that they can do it too, step by step. Okay, so here's the thing that a lot of people do, and I know it's really crazy, but some of my ladies that you know, sometimes it's hard to see on your phone. You can actually cast this onto your TV. So if it's a lot of times when you are on your Facebook and it'll say cast to TV, a lot of people will put it on their TV to watch it in a bigger, on a bigger screen so they can see better. So I'm their little movie star, basically. I always say I'm a movie star, but it's easier for them. And then you can paint and you can pause. Okay, you can rewind if you're like, I didn't quite catch that. Let me rewind and see what I needed to do. Maybe I missed something. Then maybe I need to go back. You're able to do that. Or in the very beginning, I say hello to everybody and I explain what's going on in my life for that day. Fast forward through that. You don't have to listen to it all. You're able to fast forward. And did you know that you can actually watch videos at a faster speed? Yeah, there's a place on your phone somewhere that you can watch them at like 1.5 or 2 times the speed. 1.5 or 2, I think it's 2. Yeah, so you don't have to, you do not have to watch the entire thing and just listen. I just might talk a little fast. I might talk like this. I might talk a little bit faster than I normally do. So, guys, do what works best for you. You don't always have to be here every day. Some people go, I missed your live. No, you can watch the replay. It's always there for you. I have 5 years and a few days of replays there. Go back and watch them all. I tell you, it's been quite a ride. I really love my community here. I love the people that have been brought into my life because of crafting. It's just amazing. You guys are wonderful. This is the reason, you guys are the reason that I get up every morning so early. If I didn't have to get up, I would probably still be sleeping. If I didn't have to do a Facebook Live every morning, I would still be sleeping, guys. I would. I would be getting up just in time for work, which is like at 8 o'clock. So half an hour from now. I am supposed to be working, but I might not be. I might not be today. That's okay. It's a Friday. It is Friday, and we're A-okay. Okay, there's my little birdie, and he has a little wing. We're going to put the little wing up on him. If you have any paint that kind of seeped out the edges, just take your stylus and you can get that off of there. And then this flower goes back here, right about there. Okay, look how cute that is. Isn't that adorable? Okay, let me get my lid on. I'm going to take my stylus. I cut this out myself. So we have had our lasers for... We're going on 16 years now, so we're not new to this. We're not new at all to doing laser work. We actually mainly do weddings, but I love to do this. So weddings are what pays the bills. This is the fun stuff. This is all the fun stuff. So, guys, this is where I get to enjoy and be able to create fun things for you guys and for my craft shows. So weddings are a little stressful. Brides can be bridezillas, but we love them. We do lots of custom stuff for brides. So every single day, creating designs, creating files, all day long. You love sleep. What time is it here? It is 7:29. I got up at what time did I get up at? 5:45. So, and I went to bed at 3. I don't sleep. I'm not a sleeper. I spend the majority of my day working because I love it. I love working. I absolutely don't know if I will ever retire because I just enjoy the process. I enjoy being able to create stuff for people. And I'm also doing tons of networking, trying to find Chloe. So a lot of that. Okay, so I'm gonna I tied a knot in the end, and then I'm going to put the other up through here. We won't really be able to hang it yet. I'll kind of show you, but it is, it's got to dry. You don't want that very long. Like, you don't want it to be extremely long. This is just a hanger. So we're going to tie a knot, and then we will go ahead and trim that off. I always say I can sleep when I'm dead. Isn't that funny? That's a saying that a lot of people use. So I took a course once, and one of the main things that they said was successful people do not sleep 8 hours a day. They don't, because their brain is going all the time. You know, their brain is always creating or working. You know, maybe they die younger, but creative people do, or successful people don't sleep 8 hours a day. They just can't. There isn't time because they're so busy with everything. And it really, it's true. It's true. Okay, look how cute that is. So that goes with this. And now we're going to do little Gnomes that match. Okay, so Gnomes are next. I think that's super cute. Let me put you up to myself for a moment and I'll hang it. I know, I love it. Isn't it so fun? Okay, let me do this and that. Come on. There we go. All right, so this is how big it is. It's not huge. Okay, so it's 12 inches long and it's about 8 inches tall. Isn't it fun? Look how fun it is. It would be super cute in a wreath. If you want one for a wreath and you don't want the holes on there, just let me know. We can do custom. We are always able to do that. Okay, let's do our gnomes. Okay, sorry. Let me put myself up. Oops, wrong. I did the wrong way. I did that the other day too. All right, let's try this again. Put Darlene in the corner, not the project. Oh, it's not wanting to do it. Why is it not wanting to do it? Come on, you can do it. You can do it. There we go. Okay. You think about, okay, perfect. Yeah. Okay, so really cute colors. Okay, let's bring in the Gnomes. Bring in the clowns. There's gotta be clowns. Okay, I'm gonna set this. I'm gonna move this over here so it can continue to dry and it's flat. All right, so here's our Gnomes. So we have a girl and a boy, and he's sniffing the flowers because the flowers. When I put them lower, it looked like his hands were down to his ankles. So I'm like, I'm just gonna have him sniffing the flowers. Okay, so these are our Gnomes that we're gonna make. If you can't hang in here, that's fine. It's going to take a little bit of time. I know, I love the colors too. Hey Bridget, how are you? Happy Friday, guys. All right, so this is our second project. All right, so we're gonna do a boy and a girl gnome. So I'm trying to make up for yesterday. Yesterday was just, didn't feel well day. One of those days. Yeah, just didn't feel good. So I am glad I'm feeling better today. Absolutely feel great. Okay, so I don't have a plan on this because I just created this myself. So I don't have any sample whatsoever. We always do the base black, and let's do the shoes brown. So we're going to do the shoes on both of them brown. So we're just going to start putting things wherever, and we're going to figure it out. I just want it to match because I use the same little things. Oops, there goes our white. Okay, here's hands. Oh, I'll need to grab the color for hands. I don't have that out yet. Here's the noses. So we're just taking pieces apart, and it might not go back on the same way. I might go, oh, I'd rather have this over here. Okay, the flower pot, and then the hat. The hat's going to be different colors, the stripes, and then we have the beard. The beard will be gray, and then the outfit color, we'll figure that out. We'll just kind of figure it out as we go, and we'll tweak things in. If we need to change colors, we absolutely can do that. It is really easy to change things up. And I need to scooch that up just a little bit. Okay, and then shoes go up here again. And then Hello Spring. I'll probably do this all one color because that's really small. I shrunk it way down. Okay, and then these flowers. So basically we're using the same colors. We're doing the same type of thing. I need to grab a couple of colors over here that I didn't grab. I need the nose and I need her hair color. So I love to give her reddish hair. I just think it's just so cute. And then I need to find my color for the hands and the nose. Warm beige. Okay, perfect. Okay, and they're almost gone. They're almost gone. Okay, so let's just start at the top. Let's start his beard. His beard is up there. Okay, let me give you the Shopify So I can give you where these are. Okay, so let me give you the actual folder that all of the spring stuff is in. Let's see. Okay, here's the hello. Let me give you the gnomes. Let me give you those first. I'll give you that link. Okay, so it's over in my. Is it not going to do it? Come on, you can do it. You can do it. So here's the link for the gnomes. Okay, and then I'll give you the link for the truck. Okay, so there's the gnomes. Okay, and then the link for the truck is, let me see if I can find that. Yep, right here. So there's the whole collection over there. Yeah, it's on my Shopify website. Oh, it's raining again. Guys, we just need to arc. There's been so much rain. It's so crazy. And so much snow up in the mountains. Okay. All right, gray. So let's do our gray first. Beard is going to be gray. And then we'll figure out. I think I want her outfit to be purple and his to be blue. Okay, so I have all my paintbrushes over here, and I have all of my little palette dishes. So I can use the same brushes, so I don't have to get other brushes. All right, so gray for his beard. I usually do gray. I don't really do white beards. I don't know why. I just think gray is perfect. Okay, and then his outfit is going to be blue. Let's do it the light blue. You're welcome. That makes it easy. You can always ask if you have questions, just pop them in there. And everybody is really helpful with stuff like that. Okay, so the blue that we're going to use again is crystal blue. So we're going to do his outfit. So we only have to do the bottom part because the top is going to have his hat and his beard. And I just go all the way to the bottom. And then let's do one of these flowers down here. Let's do one of these flowers in blue while we have this. Maybe we'll do a butterfly in blue too. How about a butterfly in blue this time? You can totally decide what you want to do. And then let's do the hello in blue. Okay, there we go. All right. So next, let's do all of the black. Let's do these bases black. So we need to get there. I don't think there's enough black on there. Let me see. Where's my brush? there's a little bit of black here, but I don't think that's enough. We're gonna have a little bit more black in there. Weather is really crazy. Yeah, for sure. Everywhere, I think. Everywhere. Your mom got hit by an earthquake in Florida. I saw people posting that there was an earthquake. Isn't that just the craziest thing? An earthquake in Florida. I just can't even. You guys. Oh my gosh. We have a tornado warning here in California, and then there's an earthquake in Florida. Are we just switching our weather up? I mean, it's very possible. Okay, I need my brown. So we're going to do brown on the shoes. So the brown I used was milk chocolate. Milk chocolate. Yeah, my dogs, it's really hard when it rains. But my new little puppies, they love the rain. So they go out the doggy door already. They're doing really great. They really are. Marley was playing with them last night. She's just kind of, it's on her own terms. Okay, so she's the boss, like we said before. It's on her own terms. And whatever she decides she wants to do is what she's going to do. The bottom of the flowers right here, we're going to do in brown like they're carrying them in a little wooden box. Okay, and then let's do, so this is the boy's hat. I want to base coat the boy's hat with pistachio mint. And I think that we'll do, we'll probably just do, what do you think? I think we'll do mint, the mint, pistachio mint and yellow stripes on his. What do you think about that? I'm kind of thinking that, and yeah, I think that will work out perfect. So let me grab that paintbrush. It had a hailstorm and a tornado touchdown just west of it. Oh my gosh. First time ever in Wisconsin. I tell you what, Mother Nature is not happy for some reason. Don't you guys think? You think something weird is going on with Mother Nature. She is not a happy camper right now. Something cray-cray is happening. Yep. So I have to look at my picture and see how did I have, what did I have with what? Okay, so with the boy, is what I had the flower pot. Okay, perfect, because I want the flower pot part to be the same color as her hair. It's kind of a different color. Okay, so the green, I don't need to do anything else green at the moment. We'll probably do some stripes on her hat green, but we'll come back, we'll do yellow stripes on him. Her hat, I think we should just do 2 colors. We'll do, let's do pink and blue. I mean, pink and purple, sorry. Because that's going to be easy. Let's do pink and purple. I don't want to do like every color. I think that's too much. Then it starts to look like Rainbow Bright. Do you guys remember Rainbow Bright way back then? I don't know why, but we really liked Rainbow Bright in this household. Or like My Little Ponies. I love My Little Ponies that had all the rainbow colors on their tails. Those were a lot of fun. Did you guys have those, or your kiddos have those? I remember when, I mean, there were so many things way back then. So many great toys that have just kind of gone away. Okay, so pink, we're going to go ahead and do one of our butterflies will be in pink. And let's do flowers in pink. These flowers in pink. Even though it's going to go on the pink hat. Oh, I probably didn't want to do that. I probably wanted to do yellow flowers with pink centers. It's okay. It will all work out. Actually, these flowers actually go on his hat. Okay, so pink flowers down here. I know we're going to kind of go back and forth. We probably will have to fix something that I do wrong. We probably will. More than likely. I was going to do, you know what? The color for her outfit. I was going to do that purple. So maybe what we need to do is, okay, I'm going to do her outfit purple. All right. Maybe we'll end up doing yellow stripes on her hat. I'm not sure. But let's get some purple in here. Like I said, I really didn't have a plan. Oh, yeah. The ponies. Yeah. My kiddos love even the boys love the My Little Ponies. I didn't care. My boys played with dolls and played with the little food set, the little kitchen set. I let them do it all. And you know what? They're both really good cooks. They cook for their family. I'm like, it doesn't matter. You can do whatever you want to do. You can be whoever you want to be. Right? Okay, so I'm going to do a purple flower down here. And then what else purple? You know what? I think I want to do all of this word right here purple. I want to do all of this is going to be purple. Okay. So like I said, we may go back and change some things. I can just paint over them. It's okay. It doesn't have to be right the first time. I need to do one yellow flower. Let me see if I have some yellow already in this that I can just do one yellow flower. And then let's do our hands and our nose, and let's do her hair. So let's do her hair, and this pot is going to be the same color as her hair. And I'm going to use, for the hair, I'm going to use burnt orange. If you need colors, let me know. Micro machines. Yes, micro machines. That's right. Yeah. My boys love that. And Legos, of course. I mean, Legos have been around forever. I had a really cool Lego set when I was a kid that it was a basic set. So it wasn't a set to make anything. It was just a whole bunch of Legos that like I think there were 1,000 pieces, and so you could create whatever you wanted, but it didn't make anything in particular. Okay, so the only part of this that's going to show is this part, and then the stem of the flower. So when I do the flower part down here, I will go back and I will do all of those, and that was with my light avocado. Okay, so we use a different green that's a little bit darker. So you only have to do part of the hair because part of that is covered by the nose. So this is burnt orange. I love making hair that color. Zach has a song from middle school days, My Little Pony, All Skinny and Bony. Oh my gosh, that is funny. My Little Pony, Skinny and Bony. That's hilarious. I love that. Lincoln Logs, yeah. You know, they were a lot of fun. I love playing with all that stuff. My grandparents had a really nice set of Lincoln Logs that we used to, that was like a bigger set. George probably remembers, Grandma and Grandpa Crofts. And we would create big stuff. So they must have maybe had a couple of sets. or maybe like a larger set. We used to create like a big log cabin. Once upon a time, I wanted to do that when I was an adult. I was like, I'm going to get a whole bunch of sets and create like this big log cabin dollhouse type thing. It never ended up happening. Once I started pricing what they wanted for Lincoln logs nowadays, and the fact that it was hard to get the ones that weren't just the plasticky, that I wanted for everything to just be wood, but it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny how things change. All right, let me find my dark blue paintbrush, and we're going to do open water. I might have paint on here. Oh yeah, so I have enough paint for my birds. I think I have enough paint on the paintbrush. So this is open water. I'm just doing my little birdies here. I have 2 of them. I'm hoping I have enough paint on the brush. I don't. It's out. It is out. Polly Pockets. Oh, so recently my daughter-in-law got a Polly Pocket set that was from Friends. The Friends Polly Pocket set. Did you know they had one? Yeah, that was what she asked for her birthday. Was the Friends Polly Pocket set, which is really funny. That's really funny. Okay, so we do need to do, on the butterflies, we need to do black. Okay, so I think I'm actually going to use the stylus. I think that will be easier for me. Let me just get the black over here. We're going to do our black on the butterflies. I'm just using a stylus to kind of paint it on. It's easier than taking a brush. Oh yeah, raindrops. I hear the raindrops on the front porch. Rain, rain, go away. I just stuck my hand in the nose part. My hand is now the color of the nose, which probably blends in with my color. Okay, so I do need to do an eyeball on my little birds. They're probably dry enough because there wasn't a lot of paint on my paintbrush, so they probably dried right away. Okay, there's the center of my butterfly. Okay, so we're going to use this. It's a stylus. It's a little metal stylus, if you don't know what they are. They are in your little craft department, and it just helps you paint little tiny dots and stuff. I don't know what it's actually used for, but that's what I use it for. Okay, yellow for the beak. So I'm going to use some yellow on the beak. And then we need to do some green on the leaves for the flowers and the center of these flowers. We have to figure out, I need to take a look at my picture on my phone and see what I need to do. We need to do stripes on our hats still. So we need to do some green, like on the stem, the green's down here, green on this, and then stripes. Okay, so let's dry first so that we can do that. Watching it snow outside. Oh, how nice. I love that. I wish I was up at my cabin, sitting there watching it snow. But I have so much to do. I'm like, it's 2 weeks and 2 days till I leave and go to Jamaica. I just can't even believe it. It is getting here so quickly. I have way too much to do to prepare for my craft show that's right after that. So I have to be 100% ready, have everything ready, my floor plan, my flyers, every single little thing ready, because when I get back, I will be setting up for a craft show immediately. So I have to be ready for mine. So I don't think I'm going to be able to get away. I want to, but it'll be there when I get back. And then maybe I can go for a whole week. Wouldn't that be fun? After all my craft shows are over, go out for a whole week. I would love that. Okay, so I'm going to use light avocado. I actually have some right here. Let me do that. Pretty sure you have one of those for, oh yeah, perfect. Yeah, they do work for fingernails. Okay, I'm going to use light avocado to do all of my little green areas. Okay, that's going to go there. You don't have to be so careful because this is actually covered by the flower. Just go up far enough because of the flower. And then there is right here a little tiny thing. If you wanted to do each of these letters a different color, you absolutely can, but I'm choosing not to torture myself on this part. I am choosing to just do it this way. All right. Okay, and then I have all the leaves right here. Okay, we are almost done with the painting, guys. We'll have to do stripes. I get so many calls and so many messages about my business. I wish that I had a do not call, do not message about my business. I honestly, all day long, people are like, I'd like to help you expand your business. And I'm thinking, I don't need any help. I'm doing just fine. We've been in business. I've been self-employed for 39 years now. I don't need any help. Okay, stripes are the only thing left, right? So let's kind of think about this. Let's look at what the colors that we have, because we might need to rethink some of our stripes. Okay, so this is going to go like this. All right, and then, oops, hang on. Yosemite. Oh yeah, the snow is beautiful. I bet. My craft shows are in, so the one that I'll be doing immediately when I get back is in La Mesa, California at the community center. And then the one that I'm in charge of is down in Chula Vista. Okay, so that's like that. Okay, so, and there's stuff in between to kind of break up those colors. I mean, you might look at it and go, that doesn't really go together, but it does. Okay, and then on her hat is going to be the Hello Spring. So what I want to make sure is that I don't use these colors. Okay, so yellow stripes will be fine on hers. So let's do yellow stripes on hers. We could do yellow stripes on his also, because, oh, I need to do the centers of the flowers, because he's going to actually have flowers on it. Let's do that. So we can do yellow stripes on both of them. Okay, so that works out. Let's do that. There's nothing that says we can't do that. And then I need to do the center of those flowers. Okay, so let me get a brush that will be good for doing the stripes. Something that is a good flat brush, please. Can I have one in here, please? Sorry, I'm having to go through stuff. That one might work. That one might work. Okay, and then let's just do the centers. Let's use this to do the centers. I'm just going to use the end of this and do like a little circle right there to do the center. All right, there's one, uno, dos. Okay, so I have a big a porch leaner that's going to match all of this stuff. I'm so excited for all these things. I think they're just so fun to make a whole collection. I just love it. I love it. I just can't stop creating, unfortunately. Okay, so the first stripe needs to be yellow. So see, this is going to be pink. So the first stripe is yellow. Okay, so I am going to, let me just move the hair out of the way. And we'll just get our yellow stripes on here. I don't think we're going to have to do 2 coats, but we'll see. This is a good brush for this. This is an angle brush. And I can go down as far as I want to right there. Okay, and then I'm going to do the top part. Usually I'll do like the top of the line and then I'll turn it and I'll do the bottom part. So I'll turn it because it's easier for me to do that. I just follow the little curve of that with my angle brush. Guys, if you don't want to do this, you can do it all one color. If you look at it and go, I could never do stripes, you know, it's okay. You don't have to. You can choose not to do that if you just want to leave it one color. Totally up to you. So, but I think it's going to be cute with the stripes. Messages, go away, people. That's the hardest thing, is that I have to look at everything because, you know, it might be one of you guys asking me a question. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so we'll dry that in a moment, and then let's do this one. So the bottom one is also yellow. If you wanted to do multiple colors, you definitely can do that. It's totally up to you. I'm sorry, my stupid phone. I have it on silent, but it still kind of vibrates, is what it does. Kind of makes a noise. Okay, so there's my yellow stripe. I'll just go all the way down there. Don't worry. That bottom part's going to be on top of that. Okay, and then my next stripe, I actually dripped a little bit onto there. I'm going to have to touch that up. Here's some blue. Oh my goodness, guys. I just can't even. I'm going to move that because it dripped right on there, and I'll move this too. And I'm looking at that going, should I do that a different color? This is going to be on here. I think it'll be just fine. Okay. Like I said, you can always change things before you glue it together. It is easier to change it before you glue it. Okay, gonna turn this. Gonna turn it. All right. Ooh. So all of the kits are available. And then I just paint, I paint a few at a time. So I usually will just post all the raw wood over there. And then as I get them painted, I will, I'll add the color pictures in there so that you guys have that too. You can always go back to the website if you're going, I don't remember what this looked like. Go back to the website and pull up the picture. So you can go back to your order. You can basically just go back, log in, and click on your order and pull up what you ordered, and you can look at it that way. And it's really helpful. It's helpful to have a picture. So right now, these just have raw wood in there because I cut these last night. Some of the other stuff has other pictures that I was allowed to use that other people had created. And then I'll swap it out for my stuff as I go and do it. There we go. Okay, perfect. All right, so let's dry this, and then we're going to ink the edges, and we are ready to assemble in our cute little gnomies. Oh, you've tried it. You have a retired brush that you use for dots. Oh, perfect. Perfect, yes. You did order yesterday. Can you add one of each of these cuties to it? You could go in and make a second order, and then we'll combine it, yes. So I can't just add to the order. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't allow me to adjust orders because you've already paid. So we don't ever have access to your credit card, and so that's what that would actually involve. But let me just touch this up right here. Yeah, so you would just have to place a second order, and then things would be combined. So and then Tara would, as long as she hadn't processed it, she would go ahead and she would just combine it. Sometimes it's hard because orders are processed differently sometimes, and she might not see that you have a second order, unfortunately. If we have like 20 orders coming in and you ordered yesterday and then you ordered and there's 20 orders in between, it might be hard to find it. You know what I mean? It might be hard for her to realize that, oh, I should have combined this. We do the best we can because we want to save you guys money, honestly. I mean, we always want to save you money on everything. Let me look at it. Do I need to change? I'm kind of thinking I want to change the spring. Okay, so it's going to go on here. I want to do I want to change it? Maybe not. Maybe not. You know what? But I still need to touch this up. There's still like a teeny tiny corner that doesn't look the right way. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's start inking stuff. We're going to take everything off, and we will ink all the edges. Let's just assemble everything. Make sure it looks right first. I always like to assemble it, make sure everything looks good on there, that I don't need to change anything. Okay, so that's that. And then he's going to have his beard. So let's put it together. You know what? There's like a little dot on the nose. This is where you go, oops, I have an oopsie there. Let me grab my brush and touch that up. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes. Thank you. I appreciate it. We do the best that we can, honestly. It's hard sometimes, Like yesterday, I didn't feel good, guys, but I persevered. And I made it through it, barely. I'm going to say I made it through it barely. Yeah. Okay, so there's a spacer under this one. So I want to show you that. The spacer has the X on it. When you see that, it doesn't get painted. It's going to go underneath of this, okay, to lift that up because it needs to be even with the nose, okay? And then you're going to put the hands right there. It's going to have this larger flower there. It is going to be up where he's smelling it. So he's sniffing that flower, okay? So it is actually in his nose, in his face, in your face. And then on his hat is going to be the two flowers and the bird. Okay, so we're going to put this bird right here. And then anything else, nothing else on him. So he's done. And then he'll have a base. Okay, so we'll glue the base together. All right, so we are going to ink all this stuff. Okay, so she needs to be assembled. Okay, so let's get her together. So her hat. Then her hair. So I usually just start at the top and go down. Her nose, okay, and then she's carrying all these flowers. They're gonna go there. Nothing's underneath that. Okay, so this is the little box part. She has her hands. She has her shoes, and there is an extra, oh, okay, so there's a bird that is down on her shoe. So she actually has a bird on her shoe. Okay, and then Hello Spring. Hello Spring goes right in here. And then there's the 2 butterflies. Okay, here's where I need to change it. Okay, so notice this butterfly is like a color that's going to be a problem because this butterfly is the same color. Okay, so that's okay. So now we're going to say, oh, I need to change that. So I'll change that butterfly right now. That is something that, like I said, I didn't plan it out. I just kind of went with it. And so now we're going to go back. I'm going to grab a tiny brush and we will paint over that because it's the same color and you can't have it be the same color. Okay, so I'm just going to use a tiny brush and we're going to paint it blue. We're going to go with blue. So this is crystal blue. So, yeah, this is where we find out when we're starting to assemble and we go, oh, you know, that color didn't work out. That's okay, you know. It's okay that we have to change things. This is how we find it out. This is where we go, okay, that was not that. But if I don't have a picture and I'm just doing my own thing, and I'm choosing my own colors, then sometimes I do have to make adjustments. We're not perfect. I would never claim to be perfect. Only one person that's perfect, right? Okay, and we are gonna hustle getting this inked because guess what time it is? It is time for work. Warm beige. Yeah, warm beige is the color for the nose and hands. Yep, thank you. See, I thought I have the best people in here. The best people answering questions. Okay, I'm just going to go like that. It's kind of bubbling up. All right, let's take all these cutie pies off of here. So this is going to go right here. Look at that. Looks cute. Okay, let's take this off. We're going to ink all the edges and we will glue everything together. We have our bases and we need to get rid of this board. So let's move our board. Move our board. Bring in our ink pad. So we're going to take everything apart again. That's okay. So we just have to ink certain things. So I'm going to grab my ink pad. I'm going to lightly go around that butterfly. Just barely do a little bit of ink on the edges. And the words I'm not going to touch. Okay. So this one I'm going to touch on the hello. Sorry. I am going to do part of that. Okay. So just... You can actually do it pretty quickly. We're going to do it quickly because it is time for me to start my job in the other room. So I'll have to log in. As soon as I'm done here, I will go log in and then I will go wash my brushes. Okay, so just, here goes my phone again. That's just an ad. Go away, ads. We don't want anything. We don't want to buy anything. I am so guilty of purchasing way too much on Amazon. Anybody else have that issue? It's so easy. I don't go to the store. So I used to go and shop around. Yeah, that sounds... I used to shop around. I used to love to go and just spend time walking through Walmart, walking through Target, walking through Kohl's, all those places. But I don't enjoy that anymore. It's been years since I really loved to just go and shop. I'm just going to very lightly do these guys, just a little bit here and there. And then we're going to do the hair. So see how you can just quickly do it. You don't have to, it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just kind of doing the edges. And do the shoes, the zapatos. Yeah, I buy stuff on Amazon. Unfortunately, I am just that way. And occasionally I'll DoorDash stuff. Do you know this, that I've been trying really hard not to DoorDash anything. So last night, I'm like, I am almost out of milk. I'm going to need milk for my coffee. And I was thinking, no, Darlene, you don't. You have powdered milk in there. Guys, this is what I did. So my parents used to make powdered milk. This is the only part that's going to show on this. The other part is all going to have stuff on it. My parents used to make our milk every night. We would hear them. We'd hear them with the blender on, and gosh, no, you never ordered from him. Yeah, never. My parents used to make our milk at night. I would hear the blender going and thinking, that is not fair. Why are they having a milkshake every night? No, they were making our milk from powdered milk. And then all of a sudden the next morning, the milk thing would be full. We never knew we were drinking powdered milk. It just never occurred to us that, that's what they were doing because they didn't have a lot of money. Well, for me, I'm like, I don't want to go to the grocery store. So I have some powdered milk in there, just in case when I run out, or if I'm going somewhere, if I'm going to a restaurant and they may not have milk for my coffee, I'm gonna grab some powdered milk and take out with me. So last night I had about an inch of milk left in the gallon. I'm like, I'm not gonna DoorDash. Darlene, resist it. When I DoorDash for milk, I'll just DoorDash from 7-Eleven, and I'll get my juice that I love, and it's not a big deal. I mean, I spend probably $30 on juice and milk, and that's all I get. I don't get ice cream. I don't get anything else. But then you have to pay the delivery person, and I always give them a tip because I think, gosh, they work hard, so I always want to reward them. So before I know it, I spent $30 to get a gallon of milk. So last night I took my powdered milk and I just put some into the bottle and added some water. I didn't even measure, and I shook it up, and I have like 3 inches of milk in there. So are you proud of me that I didn't DoorDash? I resisted DoorDashing last night. So I just can't I can't justify it right now. You know, we are getting to the point where we need to be thinking really seriously about our retirement. You know, I mean, once you hit 60, I'm not 60 yet, but my husband is. Once you hit that point, you kind of go, wow, I have 5 years to get my act together, because he'll retire at 50. At 65. Well, I wish he could retire at 50. He'll retire at 65. So we basically got 5 more years. So I'm trying to stop spending on things that I don't have to spend on. Okay, everything is inked. Now we're going to start to assemble. Walmart, Amazon, Dollar Store is your go-to. Yes. Okay. Sorry, I just have to get that off my thumb. I had ink on my thumb. I actually licked the paper towel and wiped my thumb off. Sorry. You probably saw that. Yeah, my go-tos, I do Amazon all the time. I love Amazon, but I try not to. Sometimes my specialty foods, I have to get them there. I have food allergies. If you guys are new, I have severe food allergies. So I have things that I can't have, and I have certain things that I can, but it's hard to find them. So I will from Amazon, I will get my fruit. It's like a fruit bar that is 100% fruit. So I will get those from there because I know that that's what I can have. And then, you know, sometimes there's just things, it's just convenient for me to get it from there, like all my Clorox wipes. I don't do the grocery shopping. My husband loves to grocery shop because he loves to go down every aisle and see what do they have new. And I'm like, honey, I don't have time to do that. If you want to do that, be my guest. But I honestly, I don't have time to go do that. You know, it just is not, it's not my thing either. I'm not one that needs to know what's new. I have food allergies, so I can only eat the same stuff. It's not like I really can expand on what I can eat. So go for it. So he will go and he'll go down every aisle, and I'm like, ooh, I just cannot even. Used to do powdered milk water. Yeah, exactly. Yep, sometimes you got to do it, right? Okay, so let's assemble this little flower here. The flower pot has the little thing that goes across, and then we got a flower that goes on it. And then we have the hands. So that's what these extra spaces out here to make it easy. So there's a place for the hands to rest, and it's not just hanging in the air. Okay, so just like that. And then you're gonna have a spacer. So your spacer has an X on it, and we're gonna put some glue right there. This is going to go onto that spacer. Okay, so let me go ahead and, oops. This flower needs to be just exactly the right way. Okay, we actually probably should have put the spacer on the back of here. So I'm going to put some glue here, and I'm going to put some glue on the nose area, because this is going to go up onto the nose. He's going to actually be smelling that flower just like that. Just kind of wiggle that into place. Okay, so just like that. There is a little bit extra glue that came out at the top. Just take your stylus, any of the little glue that seeps out, just take a stylus and get that out of there. Okay, now what he has on him is, on his hat, he has a bird, and he has a flower, 2 flowers. Okay, so the birdie goes right here, and then here's the birdie wing, and 2 flowers. Okay, guys can have flowers, right? He's a spring gnome. He can have flowers. All right, so there's that, just like that. Okay, cute, super cute. Okay, here's the girl. Okay, can you guys see everything? Very expensive dog food. Oh yeah, so yes, my dogs always get the same type of dog food, and I do get it from Amazon. Okay, that's gonna go right there. But I could get it probably at just a regular dog store. A dog store, pet store, dog store. You know what I mean? Charlene can't really talk, you know. Ugh, I tell ya. Okay, so just assemble hat, hair, hat band, nose, shoes, zapatos. Okay, the little band. So there's a little piece that goes at the bottom of the shoes, just like that. All right. I'm not going to put them into their stands. They're not going to be dry enough, so I'll have to take pictures. I'll show you. You'll be able to see what they look like, but I am not going to be able to put them into the stand. This is going to go right here, but let's glue the things on it. So it's going to have the little wooden thing, like she's carrying these in a little wooden box, okay? And then a hand on each side, like that. One there, one here. Okay, and then Hello Spring is going to go up on her hat, and she's going to have the butterflies. Okay, so butterflies up on the top, like that. And then Hello Spring. So you can get, if you want to get one of these gnomes, that's fine, or if you want to get both. It's $1 cheaper to get both. Okay, so I have them posted. I think they're $7.75 each, and then if you get both of them, it's less than that. So what was it? It's 14 something, $14.75. So it's $1 cheaper to get both than if you bought them separate. Okay, does that make sense? I actually made a mistake the other day. I had my pricing wrong, and someone brought it to my attention. So I always appreciate it when you guys do that. Yeah, okay, so this is going to glue onto the hair. There's nothing underneath of it because I don't think it really needs to have it. It's just going to glue right there onto the hair like that. Look at how cute that is. Oh my gosh, I love these guys. They turned out really good. So happy with my colors. Okay, and then the little bird's down on her shoe. So she's got a little bird down on her shoe. He doesn't have room. He has way too much going on right there. I'm going to actually scooch that up just a little bit. So she has a little birdie down here, right on the shoe, just like that. There you go. What do you think? When they're dry, they will just get dried into the base, but they're not dry enough yet. And make sure that they're not moving around, okay? Because I've been moving stuff. Make sure everything still stays lined up so that you're not unhappy when it's all done. Let me just make sure. You can kind of feel it. Make sure everything's lined up properly. Okay, looks good, guys. What do you think? So we got that done, and then we have our truck that we did. So that matches with it, and then we did this yesterday. Okay, so we have all our matching stuff. How fun is that? You got them ordered. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. All right, Cotton Candy and Sunny Day. Yes, Cotton Candy and Sunny Day are the colors. There's other colors that you could use. You know, you just have to, if they don't have them at the store, you go ahead and you do whatever's close enough. Okay, let me put you up to me, and then we're gonna end this. Sorry it ran so late. I knew that it would. Okay, so I knew it was gonna be long because the fact that I needed to do so many things. So yeah, so there's that. It's so cute. I love it. I love the colors. So this can hang on the little stand, and then these guys, they're gonna be so cute. I'll just hold them up for a moment, but they're drying still. So they'll go into their stands as soon as they're dry. It's only going to take about 10 minutes and they'll be set up enough that I can put them in there. But aren't they so fun? I just love them. So thanks for being here, guys. I appreciate it. Thanks for bearing with me for such a long time. I know it's a long one. So thanks to those that did, and if you couldn't, I totally understand that. You can go back and watch the replay. All right, have a wonderful day. Tomorrow is Saturday. I'll be on at 4:00 p.m. Pacific time tomorrow, not in the morning. Don't look for me in the morning. I won't be here. I'll be snoozing probably. All right, love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for everything, and keep praying for Anita's husband to return safely. Bye, guys.